Fair use, fair use. Fair use, fair use.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
This is for Kayla Nicole. I mean, I know all this going on against with Taylor and Travis. I'm an old woman, I don't have anything against Taylor, but I'm just going to tell you this. Deep down, I think a lot of us are feeling like, I think you dodged a bullet. I think you dodged a serious bullet. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm sure the Swifties can come after me. Again, I'm too old. Nobody cares. I don't care. So come after me. Kayla, you're good. Move on with your life, hun. You did a good job.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Everything Travis Kelce has and is because he's white, period. How he was able to just cosplay blackness because he looked up to black people and just emulated their existence. And then as soon as Taylor Swift, America's sweetheart, was like, I pick you, he became white again. And I also would like to go back to when he was in college, he should have been kicked off the team. His entire career should have been over. Had a black person been caught with weed, they would have never been in the NFL again. And Jason Kelce used his white privilege and his maleness to get him on a team and save Travis Kelce's career. Everything Travis Kelce has is because he's white. He is not, I'm pretty sure if he was actually up against like other athletes on the same scales, he would not be considered the best. Everything Travis Kelce is because he's white. He is mediocre at best. And he should have never had the career he has, actually. His white brother saved him.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Listen, I am so happy for Taylor Swift and her engagement. She deserves love. All the heartbreak and breakups she's been through over the past decades, she deserves her fairy tale ending. But Travis fucking Kelce, I'm side-eyeing him. You know what I mean? Because his dating history, what do you mean you dated nothing but women of color and black women, and then somehow you switched up your persona and now you're engaged to Taylor Swift? Something is not sitting right with me and that man. Happy for Taylor Swift though, but Travis fucking Kelce, he doesn't seem like a sincere person. There's something, cause what do you mean the last few women you've dated were brown? I don't know. The pattern's weird. The pattern's weird.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Hollywood relationships and marriages really do set the precedence for just average people relationships, predominantly heterosexual relationships, because I am a firm believer that men, based off of where they are in their life, that's what's going to determine who they marry and how they marry. Most men are not going to marry someone that they're going to be happy with. They're going to marry the person that makes the most sense. Taylor Swift makes the most sense for Travis Kelce to marry. And Travis Kelce, being a white man, would be practicing patriarchy incorrectly if he were to get married with a black woman, aka the woman that he would actually prefer, the woman that he would actually be happy with, because he has to keep up the optics that fall in line with his brand. Because, I mean, let's just keep it real, okay? Taylor Swift, average looking body, very mediocre when it comes into talent. And it's not even the race aspect of it. Taylor Swift being so big in her own lane of music that it wouldn't be able to overshadow Travis Kelce's career.
Are Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is engaged. So this is what I want to say to this, or about this. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. I understand that previous girlfriends have been African American women, which fine. I mean, they who you want to. I really could care less. But this makes more sense to me, again, because he's participating, one, in the patriarchy and kind of falling in line with his people. But let's not forget that Russell Wilson also was married previously to a white woman. They got divorced. He married Sierra, a black woman. Like, it makes sense. This makes sense. And who is he gonna get better than her? Like, nobody. So, it's just, everything is timing as well. He getting up there in age, so is she. So it's like, it's about that time for, hey, let's go ahead and settle down. Now, my initial thought when they got together was kind of like a publicity stunt type situation, but we know these Hollywood situations be going like that. But, who really knows? He could really be in love. She could really be in love with him, and wish them the best. It's no harm, no foul, no ifs, ands, and buts. I'm happy for him, but I hope black women does not get mad at this, because it just makes sense. Do what you do, my player. I just could hope that he does right and be right and do right. That's all we can hope. I'm not no Swiftie, but I don't want to see no woman hurt. I don't care who it is. But I will say this to you Swifties that's going after his ex that has nothing to do with what he got going on with her. Y'all need to slow your roll before y'all get hurt, because it's disrespectful that you coming after a woman that you don't know. You wasn't there for their relationship, and there was no overlap. It ain't like she cheated on him and he cheated on her, which that had nothing to do with it. He just happened to be her ex, and y'all came after her, which is sickening. Leave her alone. Let that man be married and go be happy, and let her live her life. I will say that.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Travis Kelce's ex is choosing joy. Hours after Travis and Taylor Swift announced their engagement news to the world, his ex, Kayla Nicole, takes to the gram with a cryptic message about happiness. The YouTuber, who split from the Kansas City Chiefs star in 2022, reposts an interview clip from actress Tracee Ellis Ross, who describes why she chooses joy over happiness.
I work at it. I think joy is different from happiness. I feel like happiness is something you can get at 7-Eleven, and joy is something that you earn and work for and takes practice. I feel like joy has legs.
Kayla writes over the clip, read about this very concept years ago in a book called Choose Joy Because Happiness Isn't Enough, adding, I aspire. So good. Kayla has opened up about the toll that the internet trolls have taken on her life and mental health after Travis's relationship with the singer became public in 2023. As a contestant on the reality show Special Forces, the media personality got emotional when she shared the impact the attention has had on her.
Yeah, it's pretty constant. Exhausting.
Still happens.
Constantly. It doesn't matter. I could post about the sky being blue and people will have a response about an ex and their new situation.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I'm offended that black women are offended. I just can't believe that there's actually women out there that are sad and like going on 2-minute rants about Travis Kelce infiltrating the culture and how dare he lost his swag. How could you go to a white woman? And it's just like, listen, these are white men And like, why do y'all have an issue with it? But it speaks to the fact that a lot of black people in general have like this white light validation that they seek. You know, it's really upsetting to me, and I'm just sad that there's actually black women that are just upset about that. What say you, Rich?
I think more than anything, a lot of the beef got to do with just how much black women hate Taylor Swift. Black women have hated Taylor Swift ever since Taylor Swift beat Beyonce for the VMA. They've always hated Taylor Swift. They always will hate Taylor Swift. And for him to go from Black Joint to Taylor Swift, this was really
grinding their
getting them
gears.
up in really stabbing them up in their jibs.
All right, everyone. We ain't gonna point and laugh at the ladies. Waited on bated breath for Chrissy and her damage control video, because y'all know it's coming, right? Oh, y'all, Chrissy. Hey, Chrissy, we know you working on it right now. Hey, we know. Hey, ma'am, we know you're working on it right now. We know you might go live and then you're gonna delete it afterward, or you're gonna put it behind a paywall or something, members only. Huh? So let's address things first. This is absolutely embarrassing. You're embarrassing us. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Pimp C. You are embarrassing us, ladies. Black women, really embarrassing yourself. Really embarrassing yourselves. All the cope, all the I don't care cope, all the, oh, that's good for them cope, the joy cope. I choose joy. Kayla Nicole, go see a therapist, preferably a straight black man therapist. Huh? This is embarrassing. Watching the cope is absolutely y'all are embarrassing us. Y'all really embarrassing yourselves as black women, but because we're black, talk about desperation. It is what we always said it is. You can only have your femininity validated by the man, the white man. All Travis Kelce did is wait a minute, a lot of those white dudes do. They slum it, they chill with, when they're in the hood or when they're around black dudes, they date black women. And once they start getting their life together, they do something else, like end up with other white folks, white women. What makes it worse is that Kayla Nicole started the flame war. She tried to embarrass him by saying he didn't spend any real money while they were dating. He was interviewed. He was like, come on, stop it. And that was the end of that for him. He moved on. He started dating Taylor Swift. We all knew they were going to get married. Shout out to Black Uru. That was the first real man's man that she dated throughout her career that we know of, at least. This is a nothing burger. This is a nothing burger. This is just black women living vicariously through somewhat notable black women, through swirlers and divestors. This is a nothing burger. Yawn. Grow the hell up, ladies. I mean, I don't understand how he could go from Kayla to I mean, like, you only dated bruh, and then first, second, and yes, some of y'all caught it just like Z caught it. Shout out to the black women who said, huh, Mr. Travis Kelce chose patriarchy. Oh, do you appreciate what you're saying here? Do you appreciate how you're indicting black women here? See, what ends up happening is y'all stay in y'all bubbles, your nice, comfortable leftist bubbles, and you think those leftist men really mean what they saying to you. They just want to get in your drawers. Anyway, and you don't really appreciate the words that you're uttering and what it actually means when it hits men's ears. Huh? You don't really appreciate what you're saying here.
Hollywood relationships and marriages really do set the precedence for just average people relationships, predominantly heterosexual relationships, because I am a firm.
First off, no, late ma'am, that's for women. Y'all are the weird sex. Straight men aren't going off of what celebrity men are doing. Ooh, I need me a Kim Kardashian because you know Kanye got him a Kim Kardashian. I need me one of them. What is she? I don't even know what she is types. Huh? Oh, you know what's in trend right now? I need me a Eve type. Okay. Next, what's in style now? A little Kim type. What's in style next? Stop. Men's shortcomings are men's shortcomings. Women's shortcomings are people's shortcomings. No. Continuing.
Hollywood relationships and marriages really do set the precedence for just average people relationships, predominantly heterosexual relationships, because I am a firm believer that men, based off of where they are in their life, that's what's going to determine who they marry and how they marry. Most men are not going to marry someone that they're going to be happy with. They're going to marry the person that makes the most sense. Taylor Swift makes the most sense.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. We're going off of your logic, ma'am. Most men aren't going to end up with who they're happy with. They're going to end up with who makes the most sense. Okay, for argument's sake, let's say she's right. And the problem is, do y'all appreciate this is why they're the ones that file for divorce between 70 to 80%? She's literally indicting her sex without appreciating she's indicting her sex. You're saying men think about the decisions they make before they make it instead of worrying about a fleeting feeling such as happiness? And the problem here is no wonder y'all are so goddamn miserable. No wonder the young black men are marrying out more and more. No wonder they're dating out more and more. She really attempted to frame this like men were the problematic sex. They don't worry about their happiness. They're worried about if it makes sense, really. And the problem is continuing.
Hollywood relationships and marriages really do set the precedence for just average people relationships, predominantly heterosexual relationships, because I am a firm believer that men, based off of where they are in their life, that's what's going to determine who they marry and how they marry. Most men are not going to marry someone that they're going to be happy with. They're going to marry the person that makes the most sense. Taylor Swift makes the most sense for Travis Kelce to marry. And Travis Kelce, being a white man, would be practicing patriarchy incorrectly if he were to get married with a black woman, aka the woman that he would.
Z, you still there? Z, still there? Okay, first, we're just gonna pretend like she just didn't press record and just started spewing a bunch of nonsense. We're gonna speak to her like this is legitimate. Okay, all right. Straight jackets, everyone. Straight jackets. Yes, we are the psych ward. We are. Oh boy. Okay, all right. Shout out to Corey Holcomb in 5150. We are officially 5150. Okay, all right. he did what he was supposed to do. You mean the white man ended up with a white woman? You mean the buff white dude end up with a tall, slim, blonde, blue-eyed white woman? You know, like every goddamn high school movie you ever seen in your life? You mean the jock ended up with the cheerleader? The white jock ended up with the white cheerleader? And this is what? This is revealing? This is something we haven't seen before? This is perfect comment KMS for what Mr. Z is saying right now. Just in, men, strategic, more at 11. Men, strategic, more at 11. Oh my God. Okay, everyone. The white man marrying a black woman would be practicing patriarchy incorrectly. If I'm not mistaken, that's what she said. We're going to play one more again to make sure we get it right. Do you appreciate that you're indicting black women here? Do you appreciate that you're indicting Kayla Nicole here? You don't really even appreciate what you're saying. I promise you, she doesn't appreciate what she's saying. So you're saying the black woman would be bucking up against the white man in relationship? You're also saying him being a white man, which is like the face of patriarchy, and having a black wife wouldn't necessarily be practicing patriarchy correctly. You're actually a little off on that because she earns more. Taylor Swift clearly is worth more. She's more famous, etc., etc. Actually, in weird ways, he's actually practicing patriarchy incorrectly right now. But okay, fine, 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 fine. Going with your framing, ma'am. Because Travis Kelce with Kayla Nicole, he's the headliner. He's the star. He's the one with the money. Travis Kelce with Taylor Swift, she's the star. She's clearly the headliner. Like literally, she's the headliner. Worth far more. But okay, fine, let's go with your framing. So the white man shouldn't be with the black woman. Well, damn. Don't be with a black woman if you're a patriarch. Woo. If you're a patriarch, aspiring to be patriarchal, aspiring to run your home, don't be with a black woman, even as a white man. Ooh, goddamn. Are you sure that's what you wanted to say, ma'am? Mr. Z's not attempting to put words in your mouth. Are you sure that's what you're... Are you sure this is what you wanted to say? Yikes. Once again, as KMS says, thank you for the super chat. This just in. Men. Strategic? Question mark. More than 11. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat, and thank you for the super chat, KMS. Look, there's no way this lady appreciate what she's saying. But she's not the only one who mentioned patriarchy concerning Travis Kelce and Kayla Nicole and Taylor Swift. Continuing.
Hollywood relationships and marriages really do set the precedence for just average people relationships, predominantly heterosexual relationships, because I am a firm believer that men, based off of where they are in their life, that's what's going to determine who they marry and how they marry. Most men are not going to marry someone that they're going to be happy with. They're going to marry the person that makes the most sense. Taylor Swift makes the most sense for Travis Kelce to marry. And Travis Kelce, being a white man, would be practicing patriarchy incorrectly if he were to get married with a black woman, aka the woman that he would actually prefer, the woman that he would actually be happy with.
The women that he would actually prefer, the women that he would actually be happy with, a black woman. Okay, first, you don't know that. Second, y'all refuse to accept that white dudes come snooping on over here to the black community, uh, black women, and get their little chocolate swirl on and then move on all the time. Black women, y'all left the doors, the barn doors wide the hell open for non-black men to do whatever the hell they want to do with y'all and then move the hell on. So, ma'am, you could recite this little coke talk all you want. Hope, dope, cope. y'all got the barn doors, your legs wide open. Yikes. Oh, but okay, fine. For argument's sake, let's say he would be happier with her. And Taylor Swift is all PR and it's all calculated. And the problem is, what, he won't be able to step out on Taylor Swift with a black woman? Huh? He can't get him a this man could drive down the street right now with the goddamn engagement ring. He could take the engagement ring from Taylor Swift, drive down the street with it on, and still pull a black chick right now. While she's watching on her phone that he just proposed to Taylor Swift. So he's losing in which way? How is he losing? Number one. Number two, once again, it's a white man doing what white men have been doing with black women for centuries. Okay, fine. We're not going to count nothing before Loving versus Virginia. Fine. For decades. Have their little bedroom fun. Time to settle down. End up with a white woman. Black women, this is what white men been doing. How is this? Why is this a topic? Why is this a conversation? Z, you should actually be embarrassed yourself for even covering this. For real. And Grab Second Gear says, at this point, they just blabbing. Bro, yawn, just talking. It's embarrassing. The white man, I really was hoping that they would break him and he would date a black woman again. Oh my God, the Swifties, the white women, the low-key racist white women, they're making fun of us and mocking us and this pathetic. It's embarrassing and it's absolutely pathetic. Continuing.
Hollywood relationships and marriages really do set the precedence for just average people relationships, predominantly heterosexual relationships, because I am a firm believer that men, based off of where they are in their life, that's what's going to determine who they marry and how they marry. Most men are not going to marry someone that they're going to be happy with. They're going to marry the person that makes the most sense. Taylor Swift makes the most sense for Travis Kelce to marry. And Travis Kelce, being a white man, would be practicing patriarchy incorrectly if he were to get married with a black woman, aka the woman that he would actually prefer, the woman that he would actually be happy with, because he has to keep up the optics that fall in line with his brand. Because, I mean, let's just keep it real, okay? Taylor Swift, average looking body, very mediocre when it comes into talent. And it's not even the race aspect of it. Taylor Swift being so big in her own lane of music that it wouldn't be able to overshadow Travis Kelce's career.
It's not even the race aspect of it. Look, ladies, it's fascinating watching black women posture and position and poker face with black men when you know they're dying inside. But when it comes to the white man, they fall apart in front of everyone. They make a public spectacle and display of themselves. Huh? It's embarrassing and pathetic. Huh? The backbiting, hating ass comments on full display. Y'all can't even control yourselves. Huh? She's mediocre. She's this, she that. Could you at least pretend? Does Z find Kayla Nicole more physically attractive than Taylor Swift? Yes, that goes without question. That's not even. What that mean? The rich, famous jock white man chose a white woman. And the problem is, let's go with what you said. It was for his brand once again. And the problem is, huh? Absolutely embarrassing. You know how you work through this? You don't acknowledge it. You don't acknowledge it. It's only a public L because y'all keep talking about it. Y'all realize y'all going against some teenagers in early 20s, some of y'all women in y'all 30s and 40s, and y'all got like preteen white girls taking y'all head off on social media. Embarrassing. Oh, Vegas, you know Operation Blame a Negro's coming. I'm waiting for Chrissy. You know, you know it's coming. Operation Blame a Negro. Eventually, it's gonna be like, and the black men are celebrating it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right? And Vegas Dev says, "How can we blame Jermaine for this?" Exactly. Operation Blame a Negro. Oh yeah, that train's never late. Coward asses. And KMS says, I mean, these idiots realize he's a 10-time Pro Bowler, 4-time All Pro. He's a lot of things, but a scrub is not one of them. He didn't fumble, Kayla. He punted right into a billionaire. And there you go. It's just cope. Simply, it's just cope. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. And KMS, thank you for the super chat. It's just cope. It's embarrassing watching black women make a public spectacle of themselves concerning a white football player that Kayla Nicole tried to shame first. She tried to shame him first. How do you ladies say it? She tried to shade him first. That man will not ever mention her again unless it is in an interview where someone specifically brings her up, and they're not going to bring her up to him. Travis Kelce will be her peak. Ooh, goddamn. And we all know it. Damn, see, you said that so definitively. Yep. I'm not gonna pile on this lady. This lady ain't gonna jump off a bridge because of Z. with that, black women and Kayla Nicole are doing way too much. Well, that was last year or the year before. That was last year when his team went to the Super Bowl and they didn't win. And then she looked like she celebrated being extra about it. Stop. Everybody know what that was. Huh? You try to throw shade. Look, nobody cares. The black community talking about it. These non-black folks don't care what you got going on, lady. Go seek some therapy. Dear black women, this is another example. Well, that you got nowhere else to go. That's what that means. We've been telling you.
Don't you do it! Don't you! I got nowhere else to go!
We know.
Nowhere else to go!
We know. We know. Oh, we know. Huh? Ah, embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Watching the cope is actually it's the vicarious embarrassment. Y'all are embarrassing us. You're really embarrassing yourselves, black women. But Jesus Christ, whose man's is this? Huh? And shout out to black women for saying the quiet part out loud. If you want to be a patriarchal man, you can't end up with a black woman. It ain't gonna work.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is engaged. So this is what I want to say to this or about this. It makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. I understand that previous girlfriends have been African American women, which fine. I mean, they who you want to. I really could care less, but this makes more sense to me again because he's participating in the patriarchy and kind of falling in line with his people. But let's not forget that Russell Wilson also.
He's participating in the patriarchy. The white man ending up with the white woman is participating in the patriarchy. Ma'am, do you appreciate what you're saying here? Do you appreciate how it's hitting the ears of men? Yikes. Huh? Appreciate that that's two black women that mentioned the patriarchy concerning a white man ending up with a white woman. Yikes. And VGS says, damn Z, you pulling out all the stops. Look, that's on the grace and generosity of others. The whole channel is practically a collection of others' generosity. Right? Z over here on a shoestring and Velcro budget. Oh man. And KW Don says, and thank you for the super chat. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. KW Don says, someone needs to do a wellness check on Kayla Nicole. Unfortunately, she didn't get promotion from bed warmer to fiance or wife. Look, no, all jokes aside, like, that's why I'm not celebrating her misfortune. Hey, you never know. You never know when somebody is on the edge, and one more straw. So Mr. Z is not going to celebrate. Now, first of all, that's not Mr. Z in the first place. But secondly, it's just embarrassing. The secondhand embarrassment is like, ladies, get up. I mean, like, I know y'all used to being on your knees for a white man, but get up. This is embarrassing. That's why Mr. Z was spamming this button.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Absolutely embarrassing. Y'all going to war with preteens in the comments on Twitter and Twitter threads. Y'all over here tell her it's all you did a good job, girl. You did good. You did good trying to swirl and divest, and it didn't work. Embarrassing.
This is for Kayla Nicole. I mean, I know all this going on against with Taylor and Travis. I'm an old woman, I don't have anything against Taylor, but I'm just going to tell you this. Deep down, I think a lot of us are feeling like, I think you dodged a bullet. I think you dodged a serious bullet. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm sure the Swifties can come after me. Again, I'm too old. Nobody cares. I don't care. So come after me. Kayla, you're good. Move on with your life, hun. You did a good job.
You did a good job. Like, what, a good job in attempting to be the white man's wife? Like, clearly not. Fail. Huh? All y'all have is, is Mr. Z gonna say black women body shaming? All y'all have is body shaming jokes for Taylor Swift. That's all you got. Famous, world famous, yes. Rich, yes. Like, not even rich. Wealthy, yes. Famous, yes. Everyone outside of black women see it as a step up, yes. So all y'all got is cope now. Let us recall that on this one, Kayla Nicole started, then black women backed her up, and then the Swiftie mob got in that ass. 2 years later, now we're here.
A few moments later.
And y'all are embarrassed. Wait, actually, no, Z, they're not embarrassed. Yeah, that's the embarrassing part. Ooh, goddamn. Huh? Ah. And once again, KW Don, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. And KW Don said, someone needs to do wellness check on Kayla Nicole. Yeah, that's exactly why. Like I said, that's exactly why I'm not dancing on her heartbreak or misfortune. And y'all saw the look on her face. She's constantly reminded of it. That part I actually do believe. I actually do believe she's constantly reminded. What I also believe that some of that is on herself. Oops. Yeah. You attempted to character assassinate the man with the y'all were on and off for how many years and he ain't paid for nothing. Whether that's true or not, you attempted to character assassinate the man. He got interviewed, he minimized it, played it down, started dating Taylor Swift, and a couple years later they're engaged. And there you go, beginning end. Who didn't see that coming? Huh? Shout out to black women once again for telling us that if you want to be patriarchal or if you are patriarchal, you shouldn't be dating and definitely not trying to marry us. Travis Kelce heard y'all loud and clear. Yikes. Travis Kelce heard y'all loud and clear. And KMS says, and thank you for the super chat, like, share, subscribe to the super chat. And KMS says, a white man chooses a white woman. This just in, water wet. More than 11. Right? This is a nothing burger. Zeta, why are you talking about it? Because it's embarrassing. Y'all are embarrassing us. Once again, rest in peace, Pimp C. Like, yes, black women, you're embarrassing yourselves. But because black men are black, y'all are embarrassing us. This is embarrassing. Pathetic.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Absolutely embarrassing. And KMS, once again, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. And Black Uru says, black women, better to be a white man's whore than a black man's wife. Yeah, I've seen the comments. I've seen the comments. I've seen them. Right? Yikes. And what did it for Z? I gotta play this for all of you that just got it. This is what sent Z over the edge. I was like, bro, I wasn't even gonna talk about it until I saw this. I was like, God damn it, this is embarrassing.
Travis Kelce's ex is choosing joy. Hours after Travis and Taylor Swift announced their engagement news to the world, his ex, Kayla Nicole, takes to the gram with a cryptic message about happiness. The YouTuber, who split from the Kansas City Chiefs star in 2022, reposts an interview clip from actress Tracee Ellis Ross, who describes why she chooses joy over happiness.
I work at it. I think joy is different from happiness.
First, before we finish that, whoever was in the comments, and I'm gonna paraphrase, pretty much saying y'all chose Tracee Ellis Ross as your example. This is your patron saint. This is, bruh, y'all. Oh my God. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, that makes perfect sense. Actually, Z, you were seeing this wrong because you're trying to make sense. Z, you're not in your feelings. You're right. You're right. It makes perfect sense that y'all chose Tracee Ellis Ross. That actually, it checks out. Yep, it checks out. Embarrassing. Continuing.
Travis Kelce's ex is choosing joy. Hours after Travis and Taylor Swift announced their engagement news to the world, his ex, Kayla Nicole, takes to the gram with a cryptic message about happiness. The YouTuber, who split from the Kansas City Chiefs star in 2022, reposts an interview clip from actress Tracee Ellis Ross, who describes why she chooses joy over happiness.
I work at it. I think joy is different from happiness. I feel like happiness is something you can get at 7-Eleven, and joy is something that you earn and work for and takes practice. I feel like joy has legs.
Kayla writes over the clip, read about this very concept years ago in a book called Choose Joy Because Happiness Isn't Enough, adding, I aspire. So good. Kayla has opened up about the toll that the internet trolls have taken on her life and mental health after Travis's relationship with the singer became public in 2023. As a contestant on the reality show Special Forces, the media personality got emotional when she shared the impact the attention has had on her.
Yeah, it's pretty constant. Exhausting.
Still happens.
Constantly. It doesn't matter. I could post about the sky being blue and people will have a response about an ex and their new situation.
Absolutely embarrassing. Look, lady, don't be jumping off no bridge because of Travis Kelce. Them white girls gonna be snickering under their breath. I promise you. Huh? Yes, we know about the subtle jabs that women, yes, including white women, take at black women. Yeah, we know. We know. But bro, y'all don't got no type of poker face when it comes to the white man. None. Zilch nada. Hey, they fell apart. Black women, you're undressing yourselves in front of everybody on planet Earth. I just want you to know this is not even just American. Y'all are on the internet, on social media, so that means everybody can see it. You are undressing yourself in front of everyone because one white man married one white woman. And y'all falling apart all over goddamn Al Gore's internet. Pathetic. Y'all are truly embarrassing us.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Huh? And now you put in the, like, everybody saw that. A cryptic message of Tracy Ellis Ross talking about joy. And once again, y'all give these ladies mics and then they just with the gobbledygook and they try to make it sound deep or inspiring or yawn. I choose joy because joy has legs. Oh my God. Oh, hey, you know it's real when women get to talking like that. Huh? Because everything has to be inspiring or a form of liberation talk or liberatory speech. I choose joy because joy has legs, and Kayla Nicole reposted that after Travis Kelce got engaged. Lady, if you don't grow the hell up, yikes, grow the hell up. Absolutely embarrassing. And now y'all sneak dissing the white man for ending up with a white woman. He's not happy over there. Okay, even if we agreed with you, even if it's true he's not happy over there. And, huh? Yikes, absolutely embarrassing. Y'all want to know how much hate they spewing right now?
Everything Travis Kelce has and is because he's white. Period. Um, how he was able to just cosplay blackness because he looked up to black people and just emulated their existence. And then as soon as Taylor Swift, America's sweetheart, was like, I pick you, he became white again. And I also would like to go back to when he was in college, he should have been kicked off the team. His entire career should have been over. Had a black person been caught with weed, they would have never been in the NFL again. And Jason Kelce used his white privilege and his maleness to get him on a team and save Travis Kelce's career. Everything Travis Kelce has is because he's white. He is not, I'm pretty sure if he was actually up against like other athletes on the same scales, he would not be considered the best. Everything Travis Kelce is because he's white. He is mediocre at best. And he should have never had the career he has, actually. His white brother saved him.
I guess the Orishas can't do nothing to Travis Kelce, yo. The African goddesses can't do nothing to Travis Kelce to punish him for his insolence and his insubordination and his absolutely utter and total disrespect of black women by parading his pencil thin white fiance in their face. I guess the African goddesses can only punish black men. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Oh, and Kobe Bryant. Huh? The hate. This is embarrassing. Y'all do realize that other people have social media and the internet, right? This is it's so embarrassing watching y'all with the backbiting comments.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
The white man didn't choose us. He didn't choose the white man didn't choose us. Oh my God. Hey, in front of everyone. In front of everyone. Hey, Chrissy, I'ma love to see what you do with this one. I'ma love to see how you. Hey, that girl is artiste. I would love to see Chrissy tie herself in the pretzels to blame black men for this one. Right? Mr. Z is tapping on his fingers right now, waiting with bated breath. Huh? I'm looking like the Michael Jackson meme in the movie theater. I would love to see how you tie this to black men, Chrissy. Black women out here embarrassing everybody in the black community, obviously mainly black women. Desperate, embarrassing asses. I would love to see how y'all tie this to black men. Huh? Absolutely embarrassing. Y'all heard that hating ass comment that she made? He would have never even been in the NFL. He got caught with weed. Oh, okay, okay. It was a black man. No, you didn't say a black man. Actually, did you say a black person or did you say a black man? Let's see. Let's see how close you played this.
Everything Travis Kelce has and is because he's white. Period. How he was able to just cosplay blackness because he looked up to black people and just emulated their existence. And then as soon as Taylor Swift, America's sweetheart, was like, I pick you, he became white again. And I also would like to go back to when he was in college, he should have been kicked off the team. His entire career should have been over. Had a black person been caught with weed, they would have never been in the.
Oh, she couldn't even say black man. All right, lady. All right. All right. Uh huh. Had a black person been caught with weed, ma'am? I want y'all to appreciate. Y'all are doing this after the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad. Black women, do you have no goddamn at all? You don't know how to keep face when it comes to the white folks? So y'all leave all of the posturing for black men. So all the poker face, all the don't let them see you sweat, all that is for black men. But the second white folks flex one pinky toe, y'all falling apart in front of everyone. Noted. Huh? Noted. Absolutely embarrassing. And Eric Denman says, and thank you for the super chat. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. Eric Denman says, Z, black women punch in the air like Cuba Gooding Jr. in Boys in the Hood. I know exactly what scene you're talking about. after the cops harassed him. I mean, he did. Hey, you remember what happened afterward, though? I mean, hey, with Nia Long too. I'm just saying that's primetime Nia Long, huh? That's primetime Nia Long. I mean, hey, we ain't gonna act like they weren't portraying teenagers in the movie. That's a whole different conversation. But I'm just saying, this is Mr. Z is truly vicariously embarrassed by this because it's such a public display, huh? It's such a public display. So black women and white women started sharing this, and then you better believe they ran to Kayla Nicole's page just to see if she was going to say something, and she did. I choose joy. Ma'am, you used a 50-something-year-old, had everything at her fingertips, and fumbled it as entertainer. You chose Tracy Ellis Ross to get your message across? Z Robin. You chose Tracy Ellis Ross to get your message across. The Tracy Ellis Ross we watch her cope every time she opened her mouth concerning men. Oh, do y'all appreciate that now that white women really know that this still gets under your skin? Oh, black women, did y'all forget who y'all dealing with? The Sydney Sweeney ad, there was a way to address that without looking like children. And now Taylor Swift's engagement to Travis Kelce. Y'all don't even know how to save face, or you just refuse when it comes to the white folks. And as Eric Dedman says, y'all punching air right now, but you're punching air in front of everyone. And it's embarrassing. This is what I'm saying. And Indigo says they make it way too easy to troll them. It's sad, yo. It's sad. See, when it comes to black men, they'll be the most stoic people on the planet. They're not really stoic. They'll be the most stoic people on the planet. Huh? How do UK folks say it? Stiff upper lip. Huh? The white man marries the white woman after he done had his fun and his fill, or filling black women, oops. He go and get engaged with the white woman, and it's the world got to end. Pathetic. And once again, Eric, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat.
Listen, I am so happy for Taylor Swift and her engagement. She deserves love. All the heartbreak and breakups she's been through over the past decades, she deserves her fairy tale ending. But Travis fucking Kelce, I'm side-eyeing him. You know what I mean? Because his dating history. What do you mean? You've dated nothing but women of color and black women, and then somehow you switched up your persona and now you're engaged to Taylor Swift. Something is not sitting right with me and that man. Happy for Taylor Swift, though.
I'm going to play the rest of it. Why is it so difficult to believe that a white man is doing what white men have been doing on planet Earth for at least half a millennia? First off, this is what men do. Secondly, definitely white men over the past half millennia. Actually, if you really want to take it back to Greece and Rome, but anyway, wait, so pipe in women of color and then jetting? Pipe in men of color and then skedaddling. I don't even know if skedaddling is a word, but yeah, and then skedaddle. So white men doing that is new? Huh? Yikes. Telescope says, sisters like a Chinese merchant. You touch, you buy. You touch, you buy. Yeah, but white men been touching, and the vast majority of them don't buy. That's up to black women to make sure they don't touch. And clearly, well, ain't no security at that guard gate. There's no security at that door. Huh? Yikes. It's truly embarrassing watching the cope. You did a good job, girl.
This is for Kayla Nicole. I mean, I know all this going on against with Taylor and Travis. I'm an old woman, I don't have anything against Taylor, but I'm just going to tell you this. Deep down, I think a lot of us are feeling like, I think you dodged a bullet. I think you dodged a serious bullet. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm sure the Swifties can come after me. Again, I'm too old. Nobody cares. I don't care. So come after me. Kayla, you're good. Move on with your life, hun. You did a good job.
I've said this before. People, because I've heard men do it too, but it's definitely a woman thing. You can't say you don't care and then speak on something as if you care. Because you care. I don't care. I'm just saying. Okay, yeah, that's it. Second, you did a good job. A good job in what? Why do we have to have a pep rally for this lady? Why does Kayla Nicole need a goddamn pep rally? She was with dude for 5 years on and off. It didn't work out. They broke up some 2 years ago. She threw shots. He dodged them. He started dating Taylor Swift. We all knew where that was going to end up. It ended up exactly where we thought it was going to end up. And this is a story because, huh? Pathetic. And we're gonna play this one more again because I didn't play it all the way through the first time. Well, the third time maybe.
Listen, I am so happy for Taylor Swift and her engagement. She deserves love. All the heartbreak and breakups she's been through over the past decades, she deserves her fairy tale ending. But Travis fucking Kelce, I'm side-eyeing him. You know what I mean? Because his dating history. What do you mean you've dated nothing but women of color and black women, and then somehow you switched up your persona and now you're engaged to Taylor Swift? Something is not sitting right with me and that man. Happy for Taylor Swift though, but Travis fucking Kelce, he doesn't seem like a sincere person. There's something, cause what do you mean the last few women you dated were brown? I don't know. The pattern's weird. The pattern's weird.
The pattern is not weird, ma'am. It's white. This is a black woman thing. Y'all are the ones who left the goddamn barn doors wide ass open, and white men and Latino men and Asian men slide through, do what they want to do with y'all, and slide out. That's a you problem, ma'am. And Dasher says, are we going to forget that Kayla Nicole bashed a black NFL player, which caused him, Travis Kelce, to defend his co-worker, then left to Taylor Swift? Yeah. I actually did forget. I know what you're talking about. I remember now, but yeah, I actually did forget. I actually did. And thank you for reminding us about that. Right. And Dasher also says, great show, by the way. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Revlon, that's absolutely hysterical. And Revlon says, Keisha slip and slide. Look, I say it. An attractive black woman is an attractive woman. Mr. Z finds Kayla Nicole. It wouldn't even, I wouldn't even second look Taylor Swift. That's even for the white women I do find attractive, she would not be anywhere in the ranking of that. With that said, that means nothing. Huh? Ma'am, the jock chose the cheerleader. Why is this a thing? This is a nothing burger. Huh? Homegirl still in her feelings. Okay, y'all go get this lady therapy, preferably by a straight black man. I heard somebody. I saw. Well, not even heard. I saw somebody put Jeff St. James in the comments. Yeah, Jeff St. James need to. He need to talk to Kayla Nicole, right? Y'all doing too much. Simply put, y'all are. Everyone is just doing too. Who's everyone? Z, the women, black women. Y'all are doing too much. It's embarrassing. As Indigo said earlier, it's just way too easy to troll y'all. And the white folks are, especially right now, they gonna troll the hell out of black women. Now that now that they see every time they show you any will, you just gonna crumble. Oh, they go. Oh, look, y'all better find a hole to crawl into. No pun. Because now y'all on social media and the internet, y'all letting white folks know, oh, anytime they want, they could get their giggle on, they could get their five chuckles on by trolling particularly black women. Oh, it's over now. Huh? Yikes. So black women couldn't be black men. Y'all couldn't be black men. Because y'all don't want to see black men playing Call of Duty or playing any one of these online games and the white racists go to talking. We take their head clean off their shoulder. Straight ad hominem attacks. We don't even let them get the, oh, we do this and we do that and rerun this and rerun that. Nobody cares nothing about that. Y'all could not be black men then. Y'all would crumble. Stumble, fumble, and then crumble. It's embarrassing and sad, to be fair, how easy it is. The man got engaged to someone he was with for 2 years, and now we got to do a pep rally for Kayla Nicole. You did good, girl. Embarrassing. And Victor Creed says, and thank you for the super chat. Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat. And Victor Creed says, what's going on, Vic? The idea of a white man who used to date a black woman marrying a white woman is beyond comprehension. Can't fathom the idea they are not made of, not the main player. No reach back. No reach backs. Huh? No reach backs. Look, Mr. Z don't believe in the reach back off of GP. Once again, shout out to Accountable Commentary. Off GP, we're not on no reach backs. But especially for a black woman who made public display about going at or after black men, huh? Who tried to embarrass men, including maybe a white ex, huh? And who, when it doesn't work for the white ex, excuse me, who when it doesn't work with the white ex, makes a public display and spectacle of herself. Whatever you do to any black man under the sound of Mr. Z's voice on planet Earth, do you want to be that guy? The black dude she ends up with after she made a public display and embarrassing herself because the white guy ain't shoes. Do you want to be that guy? Yikes. Huh? No reachbacks. I agree with Vic. No reachbacks. It's just embarrassing, everyone. It's embarrassing. It's absolutely pathetic. The secondhand cringe. The secondhand cringe. Mr. Z's not even in the mood to laugh at the ladies or whatever. I know some of y'all gonna get y'all 5 chuckles in. Mr. Z's not even in the mood to 5 chuckles at the ladies. It's just embarrassing.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Man. Right? And Vic, once again, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Vic, I don't know, because she's at what? She's getting up there in age too. And Vegas says one of these athletes will probably wife her, unfortunately. We'll see. I don't know. Say that, Telescope. Once Brad goes black, he usually goes back. The real pattern. I keep saying these folks, black women, don't even appreciate how to do the wrong thing the right way. Yes, there is a right way to do the wrong thing. There is a right way to get your swirl on, for the white dude to leave, and for you to still not be embarrassed. Well, because nobody knows. Or people do know, but you don't throw a public temper tantrum and make a fool out of yourself and try to do spoken word because the white dude did what men do, white men do in particular. He dated around. He had his fun. He filled up enough black women. Ooh, goddamn Z. And then he ended up with a white woman. Even for argument's sake, all of you black women that Mr. Z played are correct. It's not about happiness for him, it's about his brand. Yeah, and that's a pretty goddamn big brand to be associated with. To be married to Taylor Swift. Shout out to the young lady who said, huh, he didn't choose happiness. Yeah. And the problem is, huh? And the problem is,
Hollywood relationships and marriages really do set the precedence for just average people relationships, predominantly heterosexual relationships, because I am a firm believer that men, based off of where they are in their life, that's what's going to determine who they marry and how they marry. Most men are not going to marry someone that they're going to be happy with. They're going to marry the person that makes the most sense. Taylor Swift makes...
There you go, Spain Man. Spain Man says, right, on a pragmatic level, you think they'd get it. That lady just admitted to you, most men won't marry someone they're happy with. They're going to marry someone that makes the most sense. Lady, do you're saying that like that's a problem. Oh, and you see why they file for divorce at 70 to 80%. Z, you said that a little while ago. I know. You see why they're the ones who file for divorce. Wow. I'll play the whole thing through. We'll end on it a little bit.
Hollywood relationships and marriages really do set the precedence for just average people relationships, predominantly heterosexual relationships, because I am a firm believer that men, based off of where they are in their life, that's what's going to determine who they marry and how they marry. Most men are not going to marry someone that they're going to be happy with. They're going to marry the person that makes the most sense. Taylor Swift makes the most sense for Travis Kelce to marry. And Travis Kelce, being a white man, would be practicing patriarchy incorrectly if he were to get married with a black woman, aka the woman that he would actually prefer, the woman that he would actually be happy with, because he has to keep up the optics that fall in line with his brand. Because, I mean, let's just keep it real, okay? Taylor Swift, average looking body, very mediocre when it comes into talent. And it's not even the race aspect of it. Taylor Swift being so big in her own lane of music that it wouldn't be able to overshadow Travis Kelce's career.
You know, when you stay in your bubble, serious part of the conversation. You stay in your bubble. You only consume content, information that quote unquote elevates you, right? That you feel like quote unquote feeds your soul. No puns, no puns, right? That gratify you. You end up here forgetting how the real world works if you ever learned it in the first place. Not appreciating where the hell you are and who you're dealing with. In an alternate universe, even if Travis Kelce ended up with Kayla Nicole, how would that benefit the masses of black women? Oh, because you could point to a black woman and say, ooh, look, she's not light skinned, she's not pencil thin, she doesn't have looser curled hair, and she came up on a rich, famous white athlete. I could do it too. Okay, Mr. Z gets it now. Okay, that's why y'all care so much. Okay, all right, y'all were living vicariously through Kay and Nicole. Okay, all right, huh? Because if she could do it, I could do it. Okay, all right, Z gets it. Yeah, huh? Man, I see the double entendre. I see the pun right there. And Charles says, "I need a woman that makes the most sense." But he didn't put sense as in SENSE. He put sense as in CENTS. I see you, Charles. I see you. Ah, that gives you a second, actually. That gives you a second. Okay, we're back. Yep. Ah, see what I'm saying? Telescope says that's like me trying to live vicariously through Cam Newton, bro. It's embarrassing. Okay, I'll check that out, Saint Cyr. Maybe I'll come to y'all with a part two tomorrow. And Saint Cyr says, I'm tired of black guys on Twitter cut posting over Travis not being with Kayla Nicole too. This is embarrassing, man. Y'all are embarrassing us. This is embarrassing. Look, y'all can't do this after the Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ad. It's too much. Black people, get up. Black women, get up. Damn, can't save face for nothing. The white man didn't choose us. We feel rejected. Shut the hell up. Pathetic. We don't feel protected. We feel rejected.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Ah. Hey, I'm saying though, for real, it's Spain Man says there's an alternate universe where Travis Kelce marries Kayla, and Kamala wins the presidency, and B Dubs achieves their final form. Look, that would be perfect cell. That would be perfect cell. Look, you gonna have to go back to you're gonna have to go back to the future to defeat that. There's no way. GC said the worst timeline. Look, on Earth 726, Travis Kelce marries Kayla Nicole, Kamala becomes president, and then after her is Michelle Obama. Goddamn Z. Huh? As a matter of fact, Michelle would have ran. And Kamala would have been the VP. Ooh. Kamala was already the VP. There would have been never been nobody. What? Z, what? Huh? Yikes. The internet will expose us all. And what we are seeing with this form of exposure is that black women take it personal when a white man, quote unquote, levels up after he ends it with them or however it ends. Ah, yikes. So what's going on, AB? Yeah. On that note, y'all, we just go. And actually, let me read this from Jake. And Jake says, "Man, come on, this cope ish they doing is sad. He used black women as a cat pocket, right, for years, and is ready to get with the women he actually wants to be with. Disposable black girlfriend trope, real life edition." And that's the embarrassing part now, isn't it? That what black men, such as us, Black Manosphere, have been saying is being borne out. Exhibit A. Yeah. Exhibit A. But even Jake, even for argument's sake, I'll even concede that part of the argument to the ladies. Let's say he just was Taylor Swift was supposed to be the one he was just gonna have fun with. Not gonna happen. But let's say that was what the plan was, or it was just marketing, or all of this is just marketing, right? He's set to retire soon. She gonna maybe slow down on the music or make different type of more family friendly music. It won't be all about heartbreak and whatever. Even if she does, regardless, it doesn't matter. Let's say all of this is about his brand. The problem is black women. Did Z not say they're not going to choose you over the 69 Camaro? They're not choosing you over granddad's house. If you're super dumb lucky, maybe one or two white guys. Most white guys, vast majority of men, definitely not no white man, is going to choose you over the Charger. They're not. They're not choosing you over the 70s Charger. They're not. So they definitely not gonna choose you over Taylor Swift, goddamn borderline billionaire. Say that. And Lion says, a white man using hypergamy against black women. Ah, you hate to see it. Hate to see it. Jeez. Terrell said it's not just in the movies, it's real life. And Terrell says, teaching my daughter to drive. She took out her first mailbox this past weekend. Ah. Man, look. So that's the end of that. You know what? Exactly. And Leon says, Ben Affleck didn't choose Jennifer Lopez over European heritage. You know what, Leon? Let's give Kayla Nicole a bit of hope. We about to end out. Like, share, subscribe to the super chat. I'm done. You know what, Leon? Thank you for being here. Let's give Kayla Nicole a bit of hope. Kayla Nicole, go live your life, and maybe in like 2 decades, Travis Kelce will double back, and y'all will get married. Maybe in about 15 years. If you're lucky, maybe 15. 15 on the shorter end of things. Pause. On the short timeline, in about 15 years. On a longer timeline, maybe 20-ish. Huh? Maybe y'all can rekindle things in the next 12 to 15 years. Huh? If we're going to go off of the Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez example. Go live your life. Huh? Go get pogo sticked in by other non-black men. Ooh, goddamn. And maybe after Travis Kelce has his mandatory requisite 2.3 white kids with Taylor Swift, y'all could get together and maybe you have some eggs that need to be thawed out and y'all can have y'all one test tube baby mixed kid. It could happen. Huh? But all this goddamn hope, cope, dope, it's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. Leon says, really, that's all I think that it's about. Look, y'all could they freeze your eggs, Kayla Nicole. And if Travis Kelce is back on the market in 12, 15, 20 years, you could thaw out your eggs and you could have you a little pretty light-skinned mixed baby daughter. Maybe your dreams have just been delayed for over a decade. But maybe your dreams have just been delayed for the next 15, 12, maybe 20 years. Huh? Maybe next time. Ah. The fact that you put goddamn Tracy Ellis Ross. Joy has legs, yawn.
Travis Kelce's ex is choosing joy. Hours after Travis and Taylor Swift announced their engagement news to the world, his ex, Kayla Nicole, takes to the gram with a cryptic message about happiness. The YouTuber, who split from the Kansas City Chiefs star in 2022, reposts an interview clip from actress Tracy Ellis Ross, who describes why she chooses joy over happiness.
I work at it. I think joy is different from happiness. I feel like happiness is something you can get at 7-Eleven, and joy is something that you earn and work for and takes practice. I feel like joy has legs.
Kayla writes over the clip, read about this very concept years ago in a book called Choose Joy Because Happiness Isn't Enough, adding, I aspire. So good. Kayla has opened up about the toll that the internet trolls have taken on her life and mental health after Travis's relationship with the singer became public in 2023. As a contestant on the reality show Special Forces, the media personality got emotional when she shared the impact the attention has had on her.
Yeah, it's pretty constant. Exhausting.
Still happens.
Constantly. It doesn't matter. I could post about the sky being blue and people will have a response about an ex and their new situation.
Not Trell with the civil rights quotes. Trell says, dream deferred. A dream deferred is a dream denied, sir. So that's what you say. That's what not Travis Kelsey. That's what Kayla Nicole is saying. See, no, but a dream deferred is a dream denied. I can't wait 15 years. I can't wait 2 decades. Round 2. I can't wait for round 2. Hey, I hear you. Eric, they just be saying stuff, bro. Eric says joy has legs. I guess joy goes the distance. I appreciate the concept. I get it, right? Happiness is fleeting. It's here and now. It doesn't have longevity. I can appreciate it. I get it. I get it. It's still a bunch of gobbledygook mumbo jumbo for people to cope. Right? In a different context, it makes sense. It actually somewhat makes sense now. But Kayla Nicole posting this after the whole proposal is corny as hell. Joy, and for those of you that are listening and not watching, Eric Dedman says joy has legs. What the hell does that even mean? Look, what the hell is even that? I'm saying, huh? I get it. I get it. She chose joy because she's not gonna be relied on no man. She chose joy, and joy is has legs. It goes the distance. It's not just happiness. It's not fleeting. It's not a simple emotion. I get it. Huh? Donovan Sharp, not the only one that understand womanese. I get it. It's still a whole snore fest, though. It's still yawn. Yeah. And Eric says, okay, if quote unquote happiness is fleeting, why do so many file divorce to find their quote unquote happiness just talking out of their ass? No, they are. I'm not saying that. You see, you're trying to make sense of it all. It's not to make sense, it's to feel. It was less about us and more about other black women that she knows is going through it because they were living vicariously through her. It's a collective pain they're going through right now. Huh? It's an ego death they're going through right now. They're going through an ego death. This is about grieving the possibility that Kayla Nicole would end up with him or someone of his caliber. That's it. If she's super lucky, she catch one of these brothers on the rebound. As someone was saying in the comments earlier, one of these brothers, I think might have been Saint Cyr. If she's super dumb lucky, she get a second chance at this with one of these brothers that's okay with following behind Travis Kelsey after she made a public display of herself. But if that don't happen in short order, it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Huh? And I thought about the song once I read it. And Detro says, "Before you walk out of my life, Monica." Hysterical. Oh, that's hysterical. That's a good song reference, actually. Good song reference. Uh, Yikes. Jake says, "They're so dramatic. It's like all or nothing with them. It's not that serious, Z. Ah, but it is, though. But it is, though. That's why the whoever the tabloids are or whoever the hell knew to check her page. That's why you have these women unprompted, these black women unprompted, making these little, excuse me, y'all. That's Mr. Z, y'all, and that is a signal. But they're making these little videos, creating these little videos speaking about it because for them it is that serious. It's a public L because it transitioned from dating to engagement. It's final. Huh? That's how they see it. And when they get married and when they have their first kid, it's always going to be bought up. That's how they see it. Yikes. Huh. And GC says, just another black woman getting used for exes, used for, I get what you're saying, used for triple X fun by a white man. They should be used to this by now. They are. They are. It's just a public display. Right? That's on them. They're over here crying all over the goddamn interwebs.
As we don't have the capacity.
Fair. That's not fair! That is not fair!
And that's all they're saying. I should have been spamming that from the beginning because they really are saying that.
Fair. That is not fair! That is not fair!
Hey, just saying. So, on that note, y'all, we'll pause right here. No point in going too much further. I'm not gonna celebrate this lady and whatever the hell she's going through mentally or emotionally. Mr. Z ain't gonna be the reason she jump off a goddamn bridge. Right? With that, this is so absolutely embarrassing. The secondhand cringe, the vicarious embarrassment. Because they're making it so public. I don't understand. He used to date black women, and he's this, and she's not even all that, and she just. It's so embarrassing. All the backbiting comments. It's so embarrassing.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Really. So on that note, y'all, we'll pause right here. Shout out to the replay gang. Like, share, subscribe, hit the thank you button. We'll pause right here. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Y'all go check out other Black Manosphere content, other non-Manosphere content, and Mr. Z out. All right, y'all.